Welcome to the Power Packed Podcast. Please be quiet and courteous and silence your cell phones now. Be sure to grab some snacks and concessions, located in the lobby. And now our feature presentation. Prepare for better.
Time, wondering if maybe I'm losing my mind, stepping out to the rising enemy, or maybe I'm going out to sea, and maybe you should know by now. When I get back, everything will be alright. Seems like I'm out to sea every single night. I hope this old boat will stay afloat as we go.
I hope this old boat will stay afloat as we go.
How do you like your eggs the most? I enjoy over easy fresh chicken eggs. Do you prefer the brown or the white eggs? You must answer this question, please, if you can. Do you think it hurts chickens to lay the eggs? Is it equivalent to giving birth or no? Crumb.
Oh, welcome back. Episode 66. We had a cliffhanger, episode 65, and those were the questions. And I bet the whole week you were wondering what Josh and John like with their eggs, and we're going to answer it right now. So I guess I'll start. So how do you like the eggs the most? So for me, for the longest time, I liked over, kind of, not like over easy, but in the middle. And that was because I was just on this kick of eating Eggs Benedict. So I was like, I like a little bit of a runny egg. But I ate that so much. And a turning point I had is I went somewhere and it was like Eggs Benedict, but it was on top of a crab cake instead of an English muffin. And that really grossed me out. So I haven't had over easy eggs in a while. So I would say a fried egg. I like fried eggs a lot because I eat them on sandwiches, a lot, almost weekly. And I also enjoy a scrambled egg if it's in a scrambled bowl or a burrito.
Excellent answer. Excellent.
Okay.
Excellent.
We got, do you prefer the brown or white eggs? So, and then it says you must answer this question, please, if you can. So there's a lot of stakes in that. For me, it's not, I don't know, they taste the same from what I gather. For some weird reason, though, the brown eggs tend to just they kind of hit different than the white ones. It's for some reason, the white eggs that I get from the stores are usually smaller, whereas the brown ones are bigger, and I can usually make a more robust sandwich with that. So, I don't know, but that's a hard question. I think it depends on application. So that's my answer. It depends on what I'm making, and whether it's pasteurized or not. All right, last one. This is, man, I'm gonna have to sit down, drink a glass of water. This is a marathon questions. Do you think
Who wants to be a millionaire?
Who wants to be? I feel like it. Where's Regis? Regis, where are you at?
I'm Regis from. Here's your question.
Okay.
For $2,000.
All right.
This is my Regis impression, by the way. Do you think it hurts chickens to lay the eggs? Is it equivalent to giving birth or no? A, yes. B, no. C, not sure. D, explain your answer regardless what you pick. All right, the clock's going.
Okay. Can I okay. Oh man. Okay. Can I do a phone call? Can I use a phone call?
You can use a phone call, yes.
Okay. All right. Oh man. Okay. So, let me get my phone out. Okay. Here we go. Bring, bring, bring. I'm gonna call my cousin. Bring. Hey, it's Josh. I'm on Regis's $1 million. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? And I've got a question for you. Do you think it hurts chickens to lay the eggs. Is it equivalent to giving birth? Yes or no?
Yes, yeah. So, I imagine that this, by the ratio of the chicken to the egg, it would be like a human giving birth, a human doing that with a watermelon. So I imagine it would hurt.
That's what you think?
Yes.
All right. Okay. So I pick answer D, since my cousin elaborated that I think it's uncomfortable. Probably, I think it is, because I think of a human, and I could go in deeper than that, but that's my final answer, Regis.
All right, is your final answer D? All of you explain your answer. Ding! Wow, it was one of those rare questions that they're all right. Good job, you won. How much did I say? Off to the next round we go.
$2,000.
Hey, for $2,000. Every audience, you better clap for this boy now.
Oh, clap.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you ready for $3,000? Here's your question.
All right.
I'm Regis. Josh, that's you. Did you have braces growing up? Some guy named Jonathan did. Who's that? I only know me and Josh, and I'm Regis. Yeah.
Okay. So.
Oh, here's your answers. Yes. A. B. No. C. All of the above. D. None of the above.
Okay. So I'm looking at my lifelines. I used phone a friend, and I have a couple more. So I'm gonna use 50-50, which is I split it into, there's only 2 questions.
No, it's one question, but we'll take away 2 of the answers.
2 answers. Yes. Sorry. I'm so nervous. I've never been on. I really want that $3,000 so I can put down a down payment for a Cybertruck.
Okay, we're gonna take away the answers yes and no. Sorry, my intern's giving me the wrong information. We're gonna take away the answers no and none of the above. So your only options are yes and all of the above.
Okay, so yes and all of the above. Okay. I guess this is pretty
I'm
easy.
Regis.
I guess it's a pretty easy question because this is an answer that only I know because it's only me. So I'm going to go with, technically it doesn't work because all the above means all the above, but I'll go with all the above because I've actually never had braces.
Ding, ding, ding. Wow, you got it right. You've never had braces. We looked into your life with all Facebook and cameras, and we saw every minute of you growing up, and that's how we come up with this question. We just wanted to make sure you knew who you were. Good job at knowing if you had braces or not. I'm Regis. All right, you ready for your $5,000 question? Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Cameras.
Okay. Cameras. Okay,
$5,000. You know how much it's raining outside. I can hear it through the studio roof over here. Hey guys, shh. Hear that? Wow, I love LA rain. I really do. It doesn't come that often, but when it does, it hits like a hammer on a piece of wood in the job site. Okay, $5,000. Oops. I just juiced my Depends. But that's okay, I'm rich. For $5,000. Would you ever combine Country Crock with Croc shoes and open up a store that sells both? Here's your answers. A. What about Adidas? 2. Yeah. B. No. C. I've already done that.
All right. I got a couple more lifelines, so I'm going to ask the audience.
If by couple you mean one, that's correct.
But Regis, are you okay? Are you
Yeah.
Okay. No.
I'm
no,
here.
wanted-
I'm with you.
Regis, I wanted to ask the audience. Is what I wanted to do.
You want to ask me if I had a superpower, what it would be? Okay, my answer is I'd be the Flash, and I would run over. You wouldn't see me. I'd go so fast, and I would just sit on your lap. And you wouldn't even know where I came from, but you couldn't stop it because I'm already there. All right, ask the audience something. What were you saying?
All right.
I'm Regis.
Regis, you smell like urine. So would y'all ever combine Country Crock with Croc shoes and open up a store that sells both? So I'm gonna ask the audience. I forgot there isn't an audience, so I'll ask myself. And I say yes or yeah, because you could open the store, and really, when people want to try the Crocs on, there's an associate with a tub of Country Crock, and they stick their hand into the Country Crock, and they rub the Country Crock on your feet, and then they put the Croc on, and then they're like, yeah, that fits good, and then you buy the $60 pair of shoes.
Like Cinderella's slipper. I'm Regis. That's correct. Final answer, right? That is? Well, I already said it was correct. Well, ding dong ding. You got $5,000 plus the $2,000 you won in the last round. And then didn't you win $1,000? Yeah, you get $8,000. Wow. Do we add them or is it accumulative? My tech support
I think
is letting me know now.
It's well, technically, if it's $8,000, the money, I'd end up getting about $120 after taxes.
My tech support didn't get back to me, but Marsha Brady was in my brain telling me to keep brushing my hair 1,000 times. I'm Regis. Okay, Marsha Brady, you crazy girl. Your sister Cindy's better than you. You know that? All right. I think that's all the questions we have. Thanks for watching. Who wants to be a winner? See you next time. Okay, I'm back. I had to go
Hey, welcome
shower
back.
my shirts in the washer and stuff. What'd y'all talk about while I was gone?
I just won $8,000, and I met Regis Philbin, and he was a nice man. And they sent me an email that said that the $8,000 after taxes would only be $120, and then but that was just enough to put down a down payment for a Cybertruck with $100, and then the $20 I went and bought some cheesy biscuits from Red Lobster.
Okay, well, that sounds like, wow, I missed a lot while I was washing my clothes in the middle of a podcast. Well, that's fun. So, I guess you're going to have to fill me in. I mean, the flow's gone. I don't have it anymore. I was gone, and now I'm back, and what's going on? And it's apparently it's raining in LA. I can hear it from here. And
is it? Are you?
So what's?
So you're in LA. That's pretty great. You're in LA.
No, I'm in Missouri, but it's raining so loud I can hear it from
LA. Yeah, I get you. Yeah, it's just cracking me up at Regis Philbin's. He's quite the character. Yeah.
I heard he was kind of a what's the word? Eccentric fella?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Speaking of eccentric, I made a delicious improv snack the other day, and I know you're not going to like it because you're not a fan of bananas, but
I want to hear it.
It was still yummy. So the wife, she made. I was trying to do Borat, banana bread. Oops, I dropped something. It landed right next to the sauce I spilled. So she made banana bread, and I was also craving pudding one night. So she made vanilla pudding.
Ooh.
And then we also had hot fudge on standby. See, you sending us the Little Debbie's wasn't a bad thing because we have a bunch of crap in our house. Anyways, okay, I'm going to tell you the story of the custard first. So we went to this custard place. Well, I did anyways. And I was going to pick up some custard. And they had a big sign that said, build your own custard thing or whatever. It was like, I forget how much it was, but it comes with like a quart or two of custard and vanilla custard. And it comes with a tray of hot fudge. And then it comes with your own waffle cones that they make there in the store.
Ooh.
So you can pretty much make your own cones when you get home. I was like, oh, this is cool. I'm by myself. I'm in the drive-thru. I'm just going to get this. I'm going to go home. We're going to make some ice cream. It's going to be yummy and funny. And so I get to the drive-thru, I go to the window, and I was like, I want this build your own custard thing, this custard special, whatever it is. She's like, what do you want for a side? And that threw me off because the poster shows 3 things: vanilla custard, hot fudge, and a waffle cone. I was like, what do you mean a side? The hot fudge. She's like, anything else? I'm like, no, just give me I don't want anything. I want what's on the picture. And so I get home. Apparently, the hot fudge and the cones were sides. And I didn't say I wanted the cones. I just was getting flustered at the questions. I'm like, you have it right here. It's right here. I'm looking at it. I want that. And it didn't specify on the poster that, you have to order this and these are your sides. So I could have gotten a thing of custard and freaking Skittles and a bag of chips if I wanted to. I didn't know that. I thought you just said it. Like, I wanted number 1. Oh, here's your burger, fries, and drink. Cool.
Yeah.
No, so I didn't get my cones. I got home and I was a little salty. Anyways, so a few days later, we have banana bread, vanilla pudding, and hot fudge in our fridge. So I took the banana bread. I put some vanilla pudding on top, like icing. And then I did the same thing with the hot fudge on top of that. Oh, it was good.
That sounds good. I'm not judging you. I mean, first, I'm sorry to hear about your story with that, because that's not good marketing. Honestly, let's just be honest with that. They failed you as the supplier, and you as a customer were not happy. But on the plus side,
it's like if I went, it's like if I went to a pancake house and ordered blueberry pancakes, and they're like, "What kind of pancakes do you want?" And I said, "Blueberry." And they're like, all right, what else? What do you want with your pancakes? I said, a glass of milk. And they took that syringe we bought for meat injection, and they injected the pancake with a glass of milk.
Yep. You're like,
it was the same thing.
It's the exact same thing. That was not cool. And that'd be a really gross pancake. It'd just be kind of soggy. But yeah, what was it?
Bounty.
Like a bounty. Quicker picker upper. Quicker pick.
Quicker pancake upper. Put some speed in that Bisquick.
Yeah, biscuits. But your moral of the story is your dessert sounds amazing. I actually would eat that. I love banana bread. I actually really like banana bread. Banana bread with chocolate chips is one of my favorite things too. That, like, when it's baked in. But banana bread with vanilla pudding and hot fudge sounds decadent. It sounds tasty.
You know, it'd be a fun joke gift or a joke party thing. So, you go to like a fancy party, the kind where they're like, cheese boards, please. Bring a spread of meat. You can bake you could bake like a sourdough bread, but in the middle of the dough, you put a full-on banana with the skin and everything. And so when they're cutting through the sourdough bread, they get to the banana and like, what is this? Oh, it's banana bread. Oh, you probably work at that custard place, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah. That's so gross. That's the grossest. You know what would be fun? Next time we do a JJ Fresh cooking thing in person, we should make a bunch of bread dough and roll it flat and then put different things inside of it. Like you said, a full banana, maybe like a whole onion, some other things, just like a full skin and everything. And then we should bake the bread and be like, this is JJ Fresh mystery bread. And then we just cut into it and then blindly eat it. I think that'd be really funny and also just horrifying.
It's like a Wonder Ball, but a bread with onions in it.
Ew. I forgot about Wonder Balls.
What's in my Wonder Ball? Can you still buy Wonder Balls?
Oh, here, I'll look it up. This is what we need. It's so gross. Just like big old onion. It'd be funny to cook a whole quarter pounder of cheese inside a loaf of bread. Like,
For the packaging, we pretty much do a knockoff of Wonder Bread and call it Wonder Balls and put a Z at the end.
Wonder Balls. Oh, they do still make it.
Okay. I thought they were banned because of choking hazards.
I thought so too, but the same thing was with Kinder. Oh yeah, they're still. Oh man, where is the
Do you have
thing?
to like import them?
So I click. They have a weird website. They have home, fun, and buzz. I don't know what that means.
Buzzball. Full of hair when we buzz someone's head.
Oh, dude, can you imagine a loaf of bread and you like cut in the middle, just a giant wad of hair? Oh, that's so
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Oh, but even, the other day, this relates directly to it. I was minding my own business, as I always am, and I'm just like trying to work or do something. And I randomly remembered how you and I went to the store and bought like a blonde wig, right? Like a Halloween wig. Then you sprayed it with hairspray to the point where it was like just disgusting. And then you like cut. Even say it just creeps me out. You cut the hair really short so it frizzed up, and then you had Kyle wear it, and
Wow. We are the Power Pack Podcast, a podcast featuring two dudes and one fake Guy Fieri with a store-bought modified wig. Sticky.
Yuck. It's I can't even. I don't even know. A friendship that is, it's not mutually exclusive, and it's our friendship is like a cheap dollar store wig, and then you guys, the podcast and whatnot, are the hairspray. Just
the John Travolta.
Man.
So we still got some time on this cast. What are you thinking?
I think let's go into something.
Milk some brain thoughts.
Milk. Let's. So we're at 40. What do we have? Like maybe
We
like
got like 15 minutes. Oh, y'all should go check out the cover song on the JJ Fresh page. It's Sanic promotion. There we go. Ending promotion.
Let me squeeze on in there. Let me just go.
Can I tickle some people with a preview?
Do it.
All right, I'm gonna tickle you now. It's gonna sound weird because it's on my phone. There's the song. It's from Sanic.
Oh man, are you?
He's one of them blue hogs.
He is one of them blue hogs. Please go check out the cover. Certain somebody who does this podcast. His name rhymes with Ron
Weasley.
Ron Weasley, yes. Mr. Mutiny himself released a cover. It is the perfect cover for anybody who enjoyed Sonic growing up, which I'm one of them. But also, it just sounds good. It's fun. It's nostalgic. Please check it out. It's like putting your feet in a crock that is smeared with country crock.
It's like taking a dump in a crock pot and turning it on high for 6 hours.
Yuck.
That's you can't afford a septic system in your new home you buy. You can just go ahead and get a crock pot. It'll cook it and you can dump it out the window like a real American hero.
It's disgusting. Oh my gosh. That is.
Add some vinegar, it helps break it down.
What if you I just thought of something. I don't know. Never mind. I'll save that for after
What
the
if
podcast.
toilets were crock pots?
It's not really crock pot related. It's more of like just a really funny like thing if you lived in an apartment. I was just thinking, well, it kind of relates. I won't go as far as to my thing I was thinking, but imagine having like you're the upstairs apartment, right? And there's a bunch of apartments below you. And you managed to bore a hole through the ceiling into your other neighbor's house, and then that's and you probably know where I'm going with this. It's kind of like with anything if you don't want it in your apartment and you don't want to throw it outside your window. Just stuff it through the hole of your neighbor's ceiling, and that's my power packed wisdom.
I was imagining you cutting a perfect hole over their toilet, like on the ceiling.
Ew.
And then you had like a hidden board so they couldn't tell really. And then when you had to go to the bathroom, you just went in the ceiling and then it just like splashed all the way down. And it just left a mess because half the time it's probably not even going in the bowl. It's like if you're like peeing, it's just like splashing everywhere because it's from like 10 feet up.
Can you imagine if you're in your... So two things funny of that. One, can you imagine if you go into your bathroom to take a shower, look up? How that would ruin everything. That would ruin my like life, honestly. If I was like, I already was mad I had to rent an apartment and just being in an apartment sucks. And I walk in and I kind of hear something. I look up and see my neighbor.
Just have like a party and everyone's like throwing up in your bathroom and you're on the floor below the party. It's like, how is this happening? Just vomit everywhere.
That is such a gross and funny concept. This is the R-rated or the PG-13 episode. So
yeah, this is 66, 2/3 evil. Oh, we're getting gross on this one.
Yes. Yeah, it's been grosser, but it's yeah. I so
man,
what do we got? Okay, so I have I was gonna say, okay. So my question, because we were talking about Wonder Balls. So, what would be funny things? Like, what would be funny things to put inside of a Wonder Ball?
Funny things to put inside a Wonder Ball. Dang. Okay. Here we go. What about glitter? So when you bite into it, you have this magical. No, it's pressurized glitter. It's pressurized air and glitter.
Ooh.
So when you bite into it, it's just like a poof, glitter goes everywhere, and it's just Wonder Ball, and it's all over your teeth. And I think that'd be real fun.
That would be fun. I would put those. Die packs. That people put like in banks when people steal money. Like the blue die pack. So then someone bites into it and it just blows up blue. Or I thought of if you put like a light bulb because of the glass.
You could fill one with helium and then it'll float away when they open it out of the box.
Yeah, it's like, there it goes. Yours are a lot more lighter and happier than mine. Mine were just like kind of devious and I feel bad.
Yours was like, what if I put cyanide in a Wonder Ball? It's like,
wouldn't it be funny
put
if
some anthrax in there?
I don't want this to be
Wouldn't it
too
funny
much
if you put some razor blades in a Wonder Ball, or maybe a dead possum in a Wonder Ball, like a chocolate covered possum in a Wonder Ball.
Oh, we haven't talked about possums in a while.
We haven't. I finished the chapter again, so I'm getting to the end.
How close are you? So I have a question for you, but I'm not going to let you answer it because of our time. So this is a big question for everyone. So I'll give people a couple questions so they have another cliffhanger. All right, here we go. First question is, and like I said, you can't answer it yet because we want to keep you on the toes. So first question, when do you tentatively think that the Possum King book will be done? So that's one. And two, what was my other question? Oh, two, if you could be any Looney Tunes character, which one would you be?
Thank you for tuning into our regularly scheduled
continued.
program. Contact Josh and Jonathan at powerpackedpodcast@gmail.com. Support the show at patreon.com/powerpacked. See you next time, you dirty little rat babies.